Welcome, heroes and civilians, to a Little Fish Super Big Hero 6 review, where for the next few weeks, I'll be reviewing all things Big Hero 6. Welcome back, heroes. Little Fish here, bringing you part 2 of my Super Big Hero 6 review. First, I'd like to start off with some more San Diego Comic-Con news. Aside from the 2 Funko Pops that I showed in the first video, it looks like Monogram International will be releasing exclusive Baymax figural keychains for the convention. Looks like it's a set of 3 figure keychains: Nurse Baymax, Baymax 2.0, and Baymax in between, and it will retail for $25. So if you happen to be going to San Diego Comic-Con, take a look out for the Monogram International booth and pick up your set there. So let's get started. Again, the art book will be saved for another video. It's just going to be background for right now. Today I will be reviewing 2 Disney Infinity figures from their 2.0 edition, Hiro and Baymax. I will also be reviewing 2 figures. I believe that they were released when the film came out at certain movie theaters to be toppers for drink cups. Unfortunately, no theaters where I live ever have these kind of promotions, but luckily I was able to get them from the Disney Movie Rewards, which is a pretty cool program from Disney. So I have the Hiro Topper and the Baymax Topper, and I have a Baymax bobblehead. The Baymax bobblehead I don't believe is an officially released Disney product, but it was still really cute, so I picked it up. So let's get started. We're going to start with the Hiro Cup Topper. It was intended for ages 36 months and up, or over the age of 3. It's a fairly small size, but it is very detailed. So this is the Hiro Cup Topper. It's got a very shiny base. His hair sticks out from the mask. There is no visor. Oddly, his hair is brown when it is black in the movie, but I guess that's not too bad. It doesn't have too much paint detail to it, so can't really expect too much, but considering everything else is black, and then they made his hair brown, that's a little weird. He's got his utility belt, and his sneakers. It's kind of interesting that his shoe kind of comes off the edge like that. He's in a crouched position, and pretty battle ready. Let's move on to Baymax. The Baymax figure is also intended for the ages above 3. It is much heavier than the Hiro figure, so he's not hollow on the inside. He does have some weight to him. Let's take a closer look. He does have that line in between his eyes, but it's not painted. Let's see if we can get a closer look. Not sure if you guys can see that, but the line is there. Fortunately, they didn't fill it in. He has the disc compartment right there, but it is lacking some detail, and he's got a lollipop. Like Hiro, his paint detail is lacking, and he doesn't have any line detail on his feet where the gray should go, or on his sides where the gray should go, or on the back of his arms. So it is very lacking in the detail department, but I guess since they're just little cup toppers, it didn't really matter that much, but it would have been nice for them to make them as detailed as possible, because they are really nice figures otherwise. The base is also pretty shiny. So I like that they gave him the lollipop, and I'm very glad I was able to get him. So let's have Hiro and Baymax together, and this is the size difference. And let's move on to the Disney Infinity figures. We will take a close-up look at the box first. This is, again, part of Disney Infinity, the Portal game. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've mentioned that I'm not much of a gamer. I really do like video games. I like watching them, and I like the stories behind them, but I just don't have the patience to sit there playing them. I tend to get really frustrated, so I kind of tend to stray away from video games, but with these figures, I couldn't resist. They are so detailed and really great collector's figures. So, if you're not much of a gamer like me, the figures are something great for a collection. Let's take a closer look at Hiro. This was for Infinity 2.0, and I believe that 3.0 will be coming out soon, but their theme will mostly be Star Wars, I believe, with the new movie coming out. I got these at Target for a really great deal. These are made for ages 6 and up. These are all the characters that came out at the same time for Disney 2.0. And it states all the things that he could probably do in the game. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure about that because I don't play. I guess that's what he looks like in-game. And unfortunately, he does not work with the 1.0 edition. Alright, let's open him up. So I guess each figure comes with a infinity card. On the back is a code to download a free character. I don't know if it's the same character or if it's a different character. I'm not going to show it just in case I do decide to play. I don't know if the character is only playable online or if you can download them to your game. I think I'm going to have to do some research on this. So let's take a look at Hiro. The packaging is actually really nice. Kind of reminds me of the way they package the Funko figures, only it's a lot tighter and they don't move around quite as much. Let's see if I can get him out. Alright. It's actually a lot tougher than I thought it would be, because he's really nicely in there. This is Hiro Hamada. He is a nice dark purple color. On my camera right now, it's coming out as a very light grayish purple, but he is definitely a dark purple. He's got a nice smile on his face. A lot of detail. I like how they painted the underside of his chin instead of just keeping it black like the rest of the figure. He's got his armor on. I feel like his mask could come off, but it doesn't. Actually, let's take a look. No, it's sculpted right on there. It does have a little looseness to it, or a little wobble to it, but I'm not going to pull just in case it might break the figure. He's got his utility belt. And his armor. There's a bit of paint smudging on his back. It looks like the paint ran a little bit. Might be able to clean that up. Got his sneakers. And for some reason he's got a very shiny spot on his side. That's kind of weird. And I really like how his foot is off the base. It gives a really nice sense of movement. Like the other figure, how his foot is just slightly hanging off. It looks like he's about to go run and chase after yokai or any other villain. And this is the Infinity Pad disc, I guess, or the Warp Pad. And I guess that is the computer chip that helps you play the game. That's pretty cool. And this is the Hiro Hamada figure. Just get it from the top. Very cool. Next we have Armored Baymax. When I found him in store, there were a lot of damaged packages. A lot of them had little broken off bits, which was unfortunate, but I guess they were really roughed housed with. And a lot of them were very oddly colored. So there was a whole rack of pink Baymaxes. It's kind of tempting to get a pink Baymax, but I definitely prefer red a lot better. So let's take a closer look. Looks like he's about to blast off. And those are the things that he can do, I guess, in the game. And that is his in-game form, I suppose. It looks kind of like a Macy's Day Parade balloon. I don't think I would mind seeing one of those either. In fact, I think I would love to see a Baymax balloon in the Macy's Day Parade. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see Baymax as a Macy's Day Parade balloon? I know I would. Alright, let's take him out of the package. And just to note, like I said before, when I went to purchase these, a lot of the boxes were broken. They had broken bits. Some of them were separated from the card in the back. And I just noticed mine was ripped open as well. Luckily, mine wasn't as bad as the others, but definitely be wary of when you purchase these that they haven't been tampered with, because some of them could be missing the card in the bottom. So definitely take a look before you buy them, especially if you plan to play the game. And this is the Baymax card that comes with the figure. Again, I'm not going to show the back because of the code that's on it, just in case I do decide I want to play Disney Infinity. And putting that aside, let's take a closer look at the figure. Again, I really like how they package these. It's nice and tight, so you don't have to be worried that it's going to move around too much when it's being shipped. It is a little hard to get out because of the tightness, but it's not too bad. So he is a nice orangish red color. Got a little bit of spotting around. Just a few paint stains, but definitely not as bad as the other ones. And he's pretty heavy. Kind of expected him to be kind of hollow on the inside, but this definitely has some weight to him. And like Hiro, he is incredibly detailed. I really like this figure. So let's take a closer look at all of his detail. Awesome. So these are the two figures together, just so you can kind of have a height and size comparison. Baymax is larger and definitely a lot bulkier, but they're almost about the same height. I definitely really like these figures. And just in case you were curious, I'm just going to do a quick side-by-side comparison of the two Hiro figures. And even though they don't look the same, the two Baymax figures. Someday I might get the Baymax 2.0 Cup Topper, but right now I just have this guy, and I'm very happy with him. Let's move on to the bobblehead. Unlike the rest of the figures that I usually show off, I'm not actually going to show the box off on this one. It got really badly damaged in the mail during shipping, and it just doesn't look nice to show off on camera, so I'm going to go straight to the figure on the inside. Again, I'm pretty sure this is not authentic Disney merchandise. I don't see anywhere on the package or on the figure itself that says copyright Disney. Still a nice piece to have, but kind of sad that Disney did not grace it with their approval. The base is a lightweight plastic that says Big Hero 6, hello, I'm Baymax, and the figure, Bubbles. Let's take a closer look. The figure does come off the base, just held on by a peg. It's got a hole in his bottom, and he sticks on real well. Doesn't have too much of a paint job to him, but you can see all the carving detail on his feet and sides, and he does have the input circle on his chest. Hopefully it will show up on the computer so you guys can see all the carved detail. I am considering painting him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should I give him a paint job or should I leave him be the way he is? Nothing on the bottom of the base. It's very hollow plastic. And the Baymax face. It's very simple, but really cute, and something I have wanted to do with him since I got him. Since I have not opened up some of the toys just yet, I don't have my Mochi figure, but I do have Pig from DreamWorks Home. Oh no, I'm crossing Disney and DreamWorks. Whatever shall we do? And Harry Baby. Harry Baby. Unfortunately, Pig is a little too big for his lap, but I really wish they would come out with something with Baymax holding Mochi. I do believe that there is a lamp out there somewhere that kind of depicts him holding Mochi. Again, I don't know if that's official Disney merchandise, and I actually haven't seen it anywhere aside from a few pictures that people have taken on Instagram. It is very cute, but I don't know. I kind of wish that Disney would release something. Maybe later on. I mean, Big Hero 6 is very popular. They gotta make more toys, don't they? Disney, hint hint, nudge nudge, please, more Big Hero 6 toys. So these are all the figures or toys that I opened for part 2 of my Super Big Hero 6 review, and in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Out of all these figures, which one did you like the best? Would you like to have a Baymax for your car? Do you guys play Disney Infinity? Or do you just collect the figures? Are you excited for Disney Infinity 3.0? Or do you think you're gonna wait till they have 4.0? And did your theater have those cup toppers? Did they come with anything else? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Tumblr. And until next time, heroes and civilians, next time on Super Big Hero 6 Review.